Have you ever felt like something is missing, like a piece of the puzzle doesn't fit? Our calendar, the system we live by, might be hiding a secret. What if I told you there was once a 13th month? A month erased from history, a month lost to time. The idea seems impossible, even crazy. But what if it's true? What if powerful forces manipulated time itself? The evidence hidden in ancient cultures and forgotten calendars suggests a conspiracy that has shaped our world. This is not just a theory. This is about reclaiming our past and understanding the forces that control our lives. Join me as we explore the hidden history of time and uncover the truth behind the missing 13th month.
Before the 12-month calendar, humans lived in tune with nature. They observed the cycles of the sun and, more importantly, the moon. The moon, in her celestial dance, became the basis for timekeeping in many ancient cultures. From the Egyptians to the Mayans, lunar calendars guided daily life. These calendars, typically with 13 months, reflected the natural rhythm of the cosmos. Each month corresponded to a lunar cycle, approximately 28 days, mirroring the moon's phases. This connection to the lunar cycle wasn't arbitrary. It was practical and spiritual. The moon's influence on tides, agriculture, and even the human body was undeniable. A 13-month calendar kept humanity in sync with these rhythms, a harmony lost with the imposition of the 12-month system.
The shift away from lunar calendars began with the Romans, marking a significant evolution in how humanity perceived and measured time. Julius Caesar, in 45 BC, implemented the Julian calendar, a revolutionary change that would influence civilizations for centuries to come. This calendar, with its 12 months, was meticulously designed to solidify Roman power and standardize time across the vast and diverse empire, ensuring uniformity and control. The Julian calendar was more than just a timekeeping tool. It was a political instrument wielded by the Roman state. It helped Rome exert control over its vast territories, unifying them under a single system and distancing people from the natural rhythms they once followed, which were tied to the lunar cycles. The 13-month lunar calendar, with its deep connection to ancient traditions and agricultural cycles, was deemed inconvenient and outdated by the Romans. This marked a turning point in human history, a shift from natural to artificial timekeeping. It was the beginning of a disconnect from the natural world and the rise of a more controlled, standardized system, paving the way for future advancements in timekeeping and societal organization. But the question remains, why 12 months? What was the significance behind this choice? The answer might lie in the ambition of men and the desire to dominate not just land but time itself, reflecting the Roman Empire's quest for order, control, and legacy.
Centuries later, the Julian calendar, though an improvement, still had its flaws. It drifted out of sync with the solar year, causing discrepancies in the calendar. In 1582, Pope Gregory XIII introduced the Gregorian calendar, the one we use today. This new calendar aimed for accuracy, aligning the calendar year with the solar year. But this correction came at a cost. The Gregorian calendar further solidified the 12-month system, severing the link to the lunar cycles once revered by ancient cultures. Was this simply a matter of scientific accuracy, or was there something more at play? The Gregorian calendar, adopted globally over centuries, solidified the control over time, shaping our perception of history and our place in the cosmos.
Section 5. The power of time, a tool for control. Control over time is control over life itself. Imagine the power of dictating the rhythm of days, weeks, and years.
This power, once held by those in tune with natural cycles, shifted to rulers and institutions. The 12-month calendar became a tool, a way to manage populations, impose taxes, and dictate religious observances.
It standardized time, making it easier to govern and control, but at what cost? The natural rhythms, the connection to the cosmos, faded into obscurity.
Could it be that this was the intention all along? To separate humanity from the ancient knowledge encoded in the 13-month lunar calendar?
And section 6, the church and the calendar, divine right or calculated move. The church played a significant role in promoting the Gregorian calendar. Was this a matter of faith or a strategic power play?
The church, by then a dominant force, benefited from aligning religious observances with a standardized calendar. The 12-month system became entrenched in religious doctrine, further solidifying its control over people's lives.
Easter, Christmas, and other holy days, now fixed on the Gregorian calendar, reinforced the church's authority. The church's embrace of the 12-month calendar raises questions.
Did they simply adopt a more accurate system? Or was there a calculated move to erase the ancient pagan connotations of the 13-month lunar calendar and solidify their grip on time and faith?
Section 7. Lost Knowledge, Forgotten Rhythms. The Price of Standardization.
The shift to the 12-month calendar wasn't just about numbers on a page, it was a shift in consciousness. We lost our connection to the natural world, the rhythms that guided our ancestors. Knowledge of the 13-month lunar calendar, once commonplace, faded into myth and legend. The stories, the rituals, the deep understanding of the moon's influence, all forgotten, replaced by a standardized system that served those in power. This loss of knowledge is a loss of power. The power to live in harmony with nature. The power to understand the cycles that govern our lives. We became disconnected, living in a world dictated by artificial constructs rather than the natural order.
Section 8. Living out of sync, the 12-month calendar in modern life.
We're still feeling the effects of this calendar shift today. Our lives, governed by the 12-month calendar, are out of sync with natural rhythms. We work by deadlines, measure time in minutes and hours, and rarely pause to observe the moon's phases. This disconnect has consequences: stress, anxiety, and a feeling of being rushed plague modern life. Could this be a result of living out of sync with the natural world, a world that once revolved around a 13-month lunar calendar? The 12-month system, while efficient, has come at a cost. We've traded our connection to the cosmos for the illusion of control, a trade-off that leaves us feeling empty and disconnected.
Section 9. Reclaiming our time. Can we escape the Gregorian grip?
Is it possible to reclaim our lost time? To step away from the relentless ticking of the clock and find a more harmonious way to live? To break free from the Gregorian grip and reconnect with the natural rhythms of our ancestors? Imagine living in sync with the cycles of the moon, feeling the ebb and flow of time as it was meant to be experienced. Perhaps the answer lies in rediscovering the 13-month lunar calendar. By understanding the history, the wisdom embedded in these ancient systems, and the reasons behind its suppression, we can uncover a lost connection to time itself. We can begin to question the systems that govern our lives. Why do we follow a calendar that often feels out of sync with the natural world? We can start to live more in tune with nature, observing the moon's phases and understanding how these cycles influence our daily lives. By honoring the cycles that connect us to the cosmos, we can find a deeper sense of peace and purpose. This is not about abandoning the Gregorian calendar entirely. It's about awareness, about integrating ancient wisdom with modern life. It's about recognizing the power of time and how it shapes our perception of the world. How can we balance the demands of modern life with a more natural flow of time? It's about reclaiming our connection to the natural world, to the earth beneath our feet and the sky above us, and the rhythms that have guided humanity for millennia. By doing so, we can create a more balanced, fulfilling way of living.
Section 10. The 13th month, a whisper from the past.
The 13th month is not just a missing piece of the calendar. It represents a fragment of time that has been forgotten, a piece of history that has slipped through the cracks of modern understanding. It's a symbol of lost knowledge, a reminder of our ancient connection to the cosmos. This forgotten month speaks to a time when humanity's gaze was fixed upon the stars, seeking guidance and wisdom from the celestial bodies. It's a whisper from the past, urging us to question, to explore, and to reclaim our place in the natural order. The 13th month beckons us to delve deeper into the mysteries of our ancestors, to uncover the truths that have been buried by the sands of time. The evidence, though suppressed, is out there, hidden in ancient texts, concealed within the folds of history, waiting to be discovered by those who dare to seek it. Ancient calendars, myths and legends all point to a time when humanity lived in harmony with the cycles of the moon. These stories and artifacts tell of a world where the lunar calendar was not just a tool for timekeeping but a guide for living. A time when a 13-month lunar calendar guided daily life. Each month was a reflection of the moon's phases, a cycle that mirrored the natural rhythms of the earth and sky. The truth about the 13th month may be hidden, but it is not lost. It lies in wait, ready to be uncovered by those who are willing to look beyond the surface, to question the accepted narratives of history. By exploring the past, by questioning the systems that govern our lives, we can begin to unravel the mystery of the missing month and reclaim our connection to the rhythms of the cosmos. The journey to rediscover the 13th month is not just about finding a lost piece of the calendar, but about reconnecting with a deeper, more ancient understanding of time and our place in the universe.